JohnCulloch, Today we have another exciting episode for you, and today I'm coming at you from beautiful Puerto Rico, and I'm on vacation. And in this episode, actually, I want to let you guys know one of the meals I'm drinking a lot. Actually, my main juice that I'm actually drinking here in Puerto Rico while I'm visiting, based around local ingredients. Right? I like to try to eat local wherever I am, and this encourages me when I visit different locations around the world. I'm eating different foods, and every different food has a different levels of vitamins, minerals, micronutrients, and phytochemicals that are very important for our health. I like to have a diverse and include a diverse amount of different fruits and vegetables in my diet so I can get the most amount of phytonutrients, because there's nutrients in the ginger here that are not in the turmeric, and there's nutrients in the star fruit that are not in the passion fruit here. And all these different foods are so amazing and healing, and some have been well researched, and some are not even yet to be researched, and there's still nutrients they are discovering. So I want to encourage you guys to always eat a wide range of foods wherever you are, and try to go out of your way. I go out of my way to source sugarcane when I'm back in the mainland. Here in Puerto Rico, it's actually very easier to get, I'll say. And so what I did yesterday, actually last night, was I picked up a half gallon of sugarcane juice. Now the sugarcane juice here is cheaper than anywhere else, in the United States that I'm aware of. And yes, Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States. And basically a half gallon of sugarcane juice here was $6. Yeah, I wish it was that price in California. But yeah, this is fresh pressed 100% sugarcane juice. And the problem with the sugarcane juice is that it expires very quickly, right? It oxidizes, it goes bad. If it's not stored under vacuum and or with lemon or lime, which has a citric acid to preserve it so it stays longer. Properly stored, I'll put a link down below on how I store my sugarcane juice. I can store it for up to 3 weeks without any issues, maybe even a month. You can taste a little taste difference. But just 100% sugarcane juice like this is quite volatile, so I like to basically doctor it up, add things to it so it stores fresher longer, but at the same time I'm using local ingredients to make it even more nutritious than just sugarcane juice is. And I'm thinking, John, man, sugarcane juice, it's full of sugar. It's sugar water, man. Well, you would be right. Sugarcane juice is sugar water, but it's not like taking white sugar and dumping it in water and mixing it up. As you guys can see, this stuff is like deep green, because sugarcane is a grass. Grass is green, sugarcane can be green, it can also be red, and there's basically nutrients in the pigments of the plants that we are getting. So in the green sugarcane, there's probably chlorophyll. The red sugarcane, there's probably some different kinds of maybe lycopene or anthocyanins. In addition, there's vitamins and minerals, and more importantly, some phytonutrients in the sugarcane and antioxidants. So sugarcane is actually pretty rich in antioxidants, believe it or not. I would encourage you guys to find the red sugarcane or the purple sugarcane, which is more nutritious than the standard green kind. In addition, there's waxes on the sugarcane that form naturally. Basically, the sugarcane plant makes waxes to cover its outside walls to protect it from the elements, from weather, from bugs and disease. And there's been studies in Europe that they use these waxes to, heal people of certain, ailments. I don't know what those are because I forget. I researched that one night. But basically, in every plant food, there's all different kinds of nutrients. So I'm not going to say sugarcane juice is bad. And here's the thing: sugarcane juice actually has less sugar than the orange juice that you guys likely drank this morning. So sugarcane juice, it's mostly water with a little bit of sugar, some nutrients, and that's pretty much what it is. So this stuff is not like sickly sweet like drinking a Coke or a soda. It has a mild sweetness. But then again, I do not necessarily recommend you guys juice fruits or juice sugarcane and drink it straight, right? You guys want to use these fruit juices and sweeter juices, such as fruit juices, sugarcane juice, as a carrier so that you can take in some more powerful foods that are on the planet, such as, medicinal herbs and leafy greens, maybe even sprouts and wheatgrass, right? So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to make this sugarcane better by basically making like a juice out of it. And what I'm juicing today is I got a whole bunch of turmeric. So I got 4 big turmeric roots there. And we're gonna juice the turmeric to get the nice, deep, rich curcumin and other nutrients out of the turmeric. In addition, I don't like to play favorites among my root vegetables or my family of plants there. So we got the ginger, which is closely related to the turmeric. Also very anti-inflammatory, amazing health benefits. And I could juice these alone and add that to my juice. But I thought, hey, I'm in the tropics. I can get other fruits that are amazing. And in addition, when you're just juicing these fruits, or these vegetables, these roots, the juice doesn't come out so good in a slow juicer like the Omega NC800 I'm using to single auger. So to get a better extraction, I'm juicing something watery right after. So I'll be juicing some star fruit today that I actually picked myself just yesterday off a tree, ripe star fruit. Star fruits are amazing. They call it a star fruit because if you cut it this direction, it actually looks like a star. And these are nice watery fruits. Wow, it smells so floral. They smell so floral. It's so good. So yes, super delicious, super good. Along with that, I was able to get a ripe passion fruit. So we're going to use a passion fruit in there. So it's going to be like a ginger, turmeric, star fruit, passion fruit. And then we're going to also add the lime, skin and seeds and flesh and all through the juicer to help extract some of the, get some higher yields out of the turmeric and the ginger. But more importantly, also add the citric acid so that it'll help keep my sugarcane juice longer should I not drink this whole thing in one sitting. Anyways, I want to try to do a condensed format. I don't want this video too long. We're going to show you guys juicing a little bit of stuff, and then we're just probably going to cut to the end and show you guys, making the entire mixture. All right, so first in the juicer, I've been juicing the turmeric and the ginger. So we want to put some of that turmeric in there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and follow that by putting some star fruit in. Turmeric and ginger are root vegetables, and it's hard for single auger juicers to extract basically the liquid from the roots. So then I like to put something in super watery, since it's a star fruit. My plan is I put in some roots such as the turmeric, and then I put in some star fruit. So the single auger juicers such as this style or the Omega VSJ, which are my favorite slow auger juicers, are not the most efficient at extracting juice from roots, whether they're carrots, whether they're beets, whether they're ginger or turmeric. I always like to put in something like really watery afterwards. If I'm at home, I might be juicing pineapple after the carrots. But here, because I was able to pick star fruit, we're going to juice, fresh star fruit after we put in the ginger to help get more of the nutrients out of the roots. All right, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and continue juicing, putting a little roots and then fruits, and then we're going to come back at you when I'm done. All right, so I'm almost done juicing here. What we're going to do now is we're just going to go ahead and put in some of this passion fruit. We just got the passion fruit, the fruit, and all the seeds go right through the juicer. The juicer is going to literally extract the nutrients out of the seeds and the juice and put the nice passion fruit flavor into this amazing juice I'm making. All right, I've juiced all the roots, and I think the final thing we have to juice is I have some star fruit left. You always want to finish with something kind of watery to help push through all the deep, rich phytonutrients from the roots, which in my opinion, are more valuable in this case than simply just the juice of the star fruit that just helps to water everything down and make it a more mild flavor. Alright, so I finished juicing everything, and we have still some liquid that's spinning around in the juicer. We have the back pressure set to 5, and because things are not coming out, I'm going to go ahead and loosen the back pressure. We got it now set to 3, which should help some of this liquid to come pushing through and allow some of the pulp to come out ever so slowly. If that doesn't work, we might have to even loosen this to like 2, which might work. And then the other technique I like to use sometimes is we'll take some of this hard, dry pulp, especially some of that root pulp, and actually just feed that through the machine to help push through some of that liquid that's still not quite pushing through, so I can make sure I get all the extraction of all the nutrition of the items I put through the machine. All right, so I think that looks pretty good. We'll probably let this run for another maybe 30 seconds to a minute, and we're going to come back at you with the finished results. All right, so I think that's about done. We got all our juice made. We have a nice big pitcher of juice. When I'm done, I like to tip this machine up forwards and backwards and see if we can get any of the juice out of there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy in place so we don't get drips everywhere. Now this is our juice. Now this juice needs to be filtered. There's a lot of particulate in there. So we're gonna go ahead and take a big bowl here for you guys. And we have a nice sieve right here, and we're gonna go ahead and strain our juice to take out any particulate that made it through the juicer. So this is basically a mixture of the fruits and the roots, turmeric, ginger, passion fruit, star fruit, and a little bit of lime. This is a really nice thick juice. The omega does leave some grit in there, so we're just going to go ahead and shake this out. All right, so I got all that strained out, and we basically made like 3 cups of my juice mixture. I would like to make 4, but this is all the ingredients I had today. And then basically I would add these 4 cups of juice to basically 1 gallon, because I did buy 2 of these guys. And so what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and mix in half of this amount, which is 1.5 cups, to the ½ gallon of sugarcane juice. All right, so we got 1.5 cups here measured out, and the next step is we're going to go ahead and pour in our sugarcane juice. We're not just going to pour it in, right? I want to maximize the nutrients out of that turmeric, right? The rich pigments that stain your hands orange, that stain all the plastic in these collection cups orange. We're basically going to pour in the sugarcane juice into the collection cups, right, to get all these orange pigments out, and then pour that through the sieve that basically still has all the orange pigments and all the pulp. And we're just going to basically pour this through to get further extraction and further nutrients from the juice that we just created with the fruits and roots. All right, so as I'm pouring the sugarcane juice through the sieve here, what's happening is now my sieve is not looking quite as bright like orange from the turmeric. It's kind of getting diluted because the pigments are actually running through the sugarcane juice and into my glass measuring cup. So this is looking a lot more mellow, not super bright orange anymore, so it'll be a lot easier to clean. The other thing I would recommend is to try to use as much glass as you can. Glass cleans better than the plastic. I mean, this plastic basically now has the turmeric root tinge to it that can be difficult to get out. The biggest tip I'll give you guys to get this out is to clean it right after you're done with soap and water. So as you guys can see, we basically strain this through. This is a lot more tan color because we bleached a lot of the nice orange pigments out. And next is we're going to go ahead and get to try the juice I've created. So basically we made 2 quarts of juice here. And here's my sugarcane, turmeric, ginger, lime, star fruit, and lilikoi or passion fruit juice. All right? This is my mid-morning snack today, to your help. Delicioso. Now I'll tell you guys, this is strong. I'm feeling the turmeric and ginger burn in the back of my throat, but that's exactly what I want. I don't want to taste the sweetness of the sugarcane and the fruits. I want to taste the hardcoreness of the roots that are giving my body those anti-inflammatory benefits and all the other benefits that ginger and turmeric will provide in a nice, actually delicious way to do it. If you guys enjoyed this episode, I want to make more videos with my recipes. I come up with new recipes all the time, and I create things. I'm just created this recipe based on what I have here to eat in Puerto Rico. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also be sure to share this video with others that want to eat more ginger, more turmeric, maybe even if they live in a tropical country and have access to some of these exact ingredients so that they can eat healthier as well. Be sure to click that subscribe button right down below so you get notified of my new and upcoming episodes that are coming out every 5 to 7 days. You never know what we'll be learning on my YouTube channel. Make sure to click the little bell so you get notified when my new videos come out. And finally, be sure to check my past episodes. My past episodes are a wealth of knowledge, over 500 episodes at this time on this YouTube channel, dedicated to teaching you guys the best ways to eat more fruits and vegetables because they are the best foods on the entire planet, in my opinion. So with that, my name is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. We'll see you next time, and until then, remember, keep eating your fresh fruits and vegetables. They're always the best.